Okay, this is AJ Jacobson with Rivals.com, sitting there talking to Brady Breeze. Day 3 of fall camp, which coincides with media day. How was today's practice?
So far so good. I feel like today went really well. It's our first day of shells, so we got to bring out a little bit of physicality. But guys are flying around, and you can just tell that there's a lot better culture going on right now. Guys are running on and off the field and hustling after the ball, and it's exciting to see just how different it is already.
Brady, it seems like yesterday I was interviewing you and you were a recruit, and then it seemed like yesterday I was interviewing you as you just had gotten here, and I was asking you, tell me something about yourself. No one else, Duck fans don't know. And all of a sudden, here you are, a junior. It's crazy. How fast has this time gone?
Yeah, it's gone by pretty fast. My freshman year, Coach Helfrich was still the coach, and now we're on to my third coach in 3 years, Coach Cristobal. It's gone by pretty fast, but I don't regret it one bit. So, I've definitely enjoyed the last 3 years.
How do you vet? I've never had any situation in my football career where there's been staff turnover like there has been here, where you're having to learn new systems, new people all the time. How do you guys keep it together?
We've really bonded as a team. You could just tell. When Coach Helfrich got fired, all the guys, we kind of came together and we knew that we were going to have to stick together. And then when Taggart left, we were like, all right, here we go again. Now we have to really come together again. We're not going to, I don't know, guys were kind of like, hey, we can't trust anybody that comes in here.
Right,
it's all about us. But then when people were talking about hiring Cristobal, we all were kind of like, that would be perfect. That would be the perfect hire. And then sure enough, he gets hired, and that was the best possible decision that they could have made, is to hire a guy in the coaching group, and just a guy that we all trusted.
Was it the continuity that you were looking for at that point?
Oh yeah, it was perfect. And then he came in, and right away, you could tell in the team meeting, guys were happy, we were all smiling. And I remember he walks in the meeting room, and everyone stands up and starts clapping. We were just so pumped to have him as the head coach. And I don't know, when he gives speeches after practice and stuff, you can just tell guys are listening, and people just really trust him, and it's really cool to see.
When you go through the recruiting process, you meet dozens and dozens of coaches, and you get kind of an assessment of who's a real person and who's kind of just the talk, and who's got something behind. I remember the first time I met Mario Cristobal, I thought, wow, this guy's a real man. This is a real person. What are your impressions of Mario Cristobal?
My first really good impression of him was right before a special teams meeting. Obviously he was the offensive line coach, so he doesn't really need to be watching special teams. But he came up to me before the special teams meeting. He's like, "Hey, I was watching you on punt, and then I was watching you on kickoff. You were really hustling down there, and I really appreciate your effort and stuff." And I'm thinking to myself, why is he watching these reps when his guys aren't even in the rep at all? He doesn't even need to be watching this film, but he was just watching the film to just see which guys were hustling. He came up to me after and told me good job, and kept encouraging me as the year went on, and told me to keep hustling, and would come up to me during practice and stuff and make sure that I was doing the right technique. A guy that he doesn't even need to be coaching me, but he's just doing it because he knows it's going to make me better and make the team better. And that's just the type of guy he was. All he cares about is making sure the team is going to be better, and just any way possible he can help, that's what he's doing.
Now, I know you've brought Fat Mac up to Laco a few times, and the guy could probably throw down a pretty good cannonball in the swimming pool. How much have you grown with that guy, and maybe bonded with some other guys?
Yeah, we've bonded really well lately. So I'm living with him and Bryson Young. Blackhawk is who we call. And then Logan Bathke, who used to be on the team. So it's all of us, but we've really bonded really well. You can tell when I bring some guys up to the lake and stuff and take them on the boat. Guys like Cyrus and Thomas Graham. They're just loving it, and it's really good team bonding because we just get to do stuff that we've never done before. And I don't know, anything I can do like that, take guys out to the river, to the lake, or anything, I feel like it's really beneficial because then on the field we're more bonded and we have a better connection. So I feel like that's what it's all about.
Well, Duck fans, I'm going to let Brady Breeze go. We've got a million guys to talk today, but hey, watch for this guy. He's going to be out there making some tackles, some hits. I predict an interception in the first 3 games from him. That's my prediction. Oh, I'm sticking with that. Thanks, Duck fans.